It looks like we have some really exciting geological discoveries coming from China. And you can kind of see it pictured right here. An unexpected discovery of a previously unknown meteor crater that seems to have been formed in relatively recent times and seems to have been always there, but nobody really noticed. A crater that has not been officially confirmed and is referred to as the Genuine crater, and a crater that seems to be the largest created during the period referred to as the Holocene, or basically the Age of Humans. In other words, there's actually a really big chance that someone out there might have witnessed the formation of this back in the days. But now scientists have also confirmed this, a well-preserved structure in China that may force us to update our understanding of how frequently some of these objects strike our planet. Because in this case, this seems to have happened in the relatively recent past. And so once again, this is referred to as the Genuine crater, located on a hillside in the Guangdong province of southern China, and representing the first confirmed impact crater in southern China, the region that's actually known for one thing: widespread deposits of granite and intense chemical weathering because of very high rainfall and super high humidity. So a lot of these geological features don't really survive for a very long time. But this crater survived because it seems to be pretty young. First of all, this is actually pretty large. It seems to form this very unusual elliptical bowl-shaped depression and is between 820 and 900 meters across, or almost a kilometer in size, with the apparent depth of about 90 meters. But here it's not just the shape, it's also the composition that definitively proves that this is an impact crater. By analyzing a sample of rocks and mineral fragments, scientists discovered specialized microscopic structures inside the quartz grains referred to as planar deformation features. And these are usually produced through some kind of a shock phenomenon, where huge amounts of pressure on the rock suddenly cause these deformations. And so on Earth, to form this, you usually need to have a lot of pressure, anywhere from 5 to 35 gigapascal, which would be very difficult to produce using any other geological process, such as volcanism or tectonic activity. But impact craters produce these all the time. And so here there's a lot of evidence that this was produced by a meteoroid. Now, right now the exact age is unknown, but because the current geological epoch began approximately 11,700 years ago, scientists believe that the age for this crater is early to middle Holocene, so essentially in the last 11,000 years. But of course, one of the main reasons this is so significant is because this is literally the largest such crater formed in the last 10,000 years. But importantly, for both astronomers and geologists, this discovery demonstrates that the scale of impacts by a lot of these smaller rocks seems to have been much greater than we previously thought. Or I guess just to rephrase this, these collisions potentially happen way more frequently than we believed.